Hello everyone, welcome back. Another video with Linksy. So we have a multiplayer siege battle here. We have viewer submission game, and it was titled Ambush. Oh my god! All right. Um, just before we begin, I just want to say the message at the beginning of the video because it seems where most people are viewing videos. So if you like my content and you want to see more of this, send me your own send me your own submissions. Send me your replays on totalwarbro@gmail.com so we can see more of this stuff. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So we have Macedon, we have the Iceni, and we have Sparta. And when it says ambush, that's a lot of ambushers. That's a lot and a lot of ambushers. Straight into the Roman lines, straight into the ballista, and these desert vigiles over here. So the attacking teams are Rome, as you can see. There is Massili and there is Seleucids. Now, Massili is attacking Massilia. And why are these names so similar? Well, I don't know. Anyway, this is a massive charge into the ranks of the Romans. These ambushers, are they racking up kills? No, they're not. They kind of are. Oh my god. Yep, that was amazing shot. But what's the interesting part is this. Look at all of these. I saw them when I was opening the replay. Chariots, and now that the Romans are in disarray, the chariots are coming to do some damage. Look at okay. These are the lightly armored skirmisher chariots, but these Praetorian Guard, they're gonna get slammed from the rear with the chariots. Oh my god. Please, BS. That is satisfying. That is so satisfying. The auxiliary archers are being broken, and the damage is being dealt. Rome is losing a lot of troops. Yep. And, there's chariots. You need to keep moving. You need to keep moving them. I only got 12 Praetorian Guard. But on this side, how are we doing? Yeah, you need to charge in, ship them, and run back out. Oh my good lord. Over here on this side, it seems Rome has been pretty much surrounded. I mean, these Praetorian Guard will not die, but they're getting damaged. They're getting a lot of damage, and getting any damage on Praetorian Guard is very important. Okay, these chariots are chasing down the rest of the archers. At the same time this is happening, there's missile fire from Sparta, who are trying to reduce the volume of reinforcements being sent this way. And the Seleucids and Masaesyli are charging the walls straight on. Now, from the unit composition that they are using and the small number of units, they are actually fighting on large unit scale, I think. But that is not going well. Sorry, words are escaping me. So many peltas, so many skirmishers, all falling. 142 mostly skirmisher kills. That chariot has done some damage. Desert vigiles are coming in the rear, trying to wipe out the rest of the ambushers. They've racked up a lot of kills. They have done a lot of kills. Look at those camels though, running after the ambushers like, get out of all lands. So much desert cavalry. It seems they put a lot of their cavalry back here, but they didn't put enough troops on this side to defend. Now, with that said, we need to remember something. There are two units. There's an Indian armored elephant, there's a Syrian armored elephant. These guys have similar stats. Yeah, identical stats actually. I thought they were different. They have identical stats, but they're really, really good unit. The chariots teams have done their last charge into here, but these Numidian skirmishers quite damaged. You know, all of the and now we have some more supporting fire from the defenders. They're bringing more troops onto the walls, and they're just assisting the fight outside. Honestly, though, if especially Macedon had some shock cavalry to support this, they could have easily wiped Rome off the map and completely done away with with one army right off the bat. It's good to see that the ballista has been shattered. It's always fantastic. These Praetorian Guard have lost 60 men. You know, all of the Romans are battered. Oh my good lord. The general is damaged. Um, they have almost no missile units left. Legionary cohorts are all damaged. Yeah, the damage was done. I mean, they did lose, I think that's like half of their unit slots. More than half, it seems. They have 4 skirmishers. They have some heroic nobles here. They have some levy freemen. That was all of their money. But now there's Sparta defending the walls. Well, they're giving up the walls here. That got 70 something kills. It's cool. These Spartan hoplites are getting shot in the rear. No, my man, no. You never put Spartan hoplites onto the wall. That's a bad idea. Never put hoplites on the wall. But then these Cretan archers are shooting off and getting quite a large number of kills, it seems there. Okay, so the battle is beginning in earnest over there, but the Romans are taking a break, reassessing the damage, and seeing what else they have. They do not have much left. Look at all this carnage over here, all the dead littering the fields. Masaesyli is moving into his troops and is charging up the walls. Spartan, why do you have hoplites on the wall? They will lose against cohort. But at the same time, as we say that, the Cretan archers are getting a lot of really expensive units, and they're killing the desert cohort, which is a very good unit. We've seen it in one of the recent videos. Desert cohort does insane volumes of damage if its back is to the wall. So maybe perhaps this would have been a good choice. Maybe perhaps. Maybe perhaps. Somehow maybe. These desert cohort are being skirmished down by the British skirmishers. But yeah, they're not going to do much against those shields. Seleucids are moving in their remaining forces into formation. They have invested a lot in the elephants. I mean, those elephants are 1,600 each, so that's 3,200 gold over there. And when you have 11,000 gold, that's just a massive chunk of your units. Then you have the shield bearers, which are another 1,600. And you have thorax swordsmen. So yeah, overall the volumes of the armies is smaller than normal, but the quality is much, much better. Legionary cohort are now moving onto the walls, and this could spell disaster. I think at this point, Macedon should just pull back, and they should give up this location. Macedon and Sparta should start pulling back. In fact, they are doing so. Where the hell is Slickers up there? No, bring them down. Okay, they're coming down. There are some Thorax swordsmen just to provide some damage onto the walls. These Praetorian Guard are definitely gonna wreak some damage. So there are 4 units of Praetorian Guard, no, 3 units of Praetorian Guards, a couple of Legionary cohorts, which are okay units, but when you have Praetorian Guard. What happened here? These Numidian skirmisher went inside the walls, and then they left. Over here I have some heroes of Sparta holding the line. That will be a very tough nut to crack, especially with their arrow tower support. Pikemen are coming in to support them as well. That's going to be a very difficult location to crack the skirmishing abilities. Why did Seleucids get peltas? Peltas have very, very short range, and they're not generally worth it. Like, I think it's just the same amount of money to get Syrian archers. I would have gotten Syrian archers instead. These heroes of Sparta are winning. They're supported by pikemen, so that flank is alright. These Cretan archers are ready to shoot some more. They've already done a lot of damage. These mercenary Cretan archers for the Spartans. God damn, 200 kills on really, really, really good desert cohort. So this move of putting sacrificing Spartan hoplites pretty much has paid off, because these are cheap units, relatively. I think they're 600, 700 gold, and they're killing off desert cohort en masse on that side. Plus, but now, oh, there's another sellout over here. Seems Macedon has joined the heroic noble general, and they're just selling out. What is this madness? The British skirmishers are doing some damage. The general is not going to enjoy that, did he? Rome is being hassle. They do not want Rome to enter the city. They even stopped climbing the walls. Okay, and now Masaesyli is manning the siege equipment. Oh, they're gonna try and break through the Torok swordsman. That would be very smart over there. This is insane. This battle was very short for a siege battle. Now I can see why. But you need to be careful, because if these elephants come over here, to be honest, if those elephants should go over there. Look at these guys fighting heroic nobles and Torok swordsmen. The heroic nobles are losing decisively, but heroic nobles can hold on for a long time. They're a very good unit. They're a fantastic unit. The general is moving up and down the lines, trying to hold the morale of his men, hoping that his allies will break into the city. His allies have committed almost everything they had, but they've lost so many men. Heroes of Sparta holding the ranks, pikemen. Now the Cretan archers firing almost point blank into... Ooh, why are the Cretan archers so close? As in, I understand, but okay, they're firing into the rear of these units over here, these Torok swordsmen. The hoplites are moving up. These... Where are they breaking? Oh, what is wrong with them? You never break that part of the wall. You break always the thinner parts. That part will not make you a breach. But some people never used tortoises. The Seleucids out here is intensifying. Their shield bearers, the two generals outside. This heroic noble unit is even against all these Praetorian Guard. But when you have so much firepower, these Britain slingers just unleashing hell on the Praetorian Guard. The general for the Romans, I believe, has died. Yes, he has. Their ranks are collapsing. Massilia is sending more troops, desert villages, and sending its noble infantry into the mix. It's bringing its cavalry back and is trying to hold the ranks. Cretan archers are outside the walls, ready. This has turned into a field battle. The Seleucid is intense. On the left flank, we have the Seleucids trying to do the formation of the column formation push into the heroes of Sparta. It is managing slightly. The Pila are helping out, but it is not going that well for them. Sparta, meanwhile, is holding the ranks, and Macedonia is giving them a little bit of a break while they push through and fight the desert cohort and the shield bearers into a battlefield over here. Oh, on this side we have some pike stacking with heroes of Sparta. No, Spartan hoplites and Pericles pikemen. This is insane. However, most of the armies of the defenders are currently outside. Oh, I did not see this. They still have citizen cavalry in reserve. That could prove very useful in the end if, yep, now that this is being committed, the citizen cavalry can come outside and rear charge these attackers through the walls. However, the elephants are coming into the mix. This is gonna prove quite a trying moment for the defenders who have decided to commit so much outside the settlement. They thought they had the game, but elephants coming in. Thick boys. So we have Syrian thick, no, these are Indian thick boys. And we have Syrian thick boys. Ooh, okay, I never saw them at the same time in a map. They look so cool. They're charging in. They're charging into the brave Macedonians. The brave Macedonians reliving the trauma that they had during the time of King Alexander. Desert cavalry charging into the Cretan archers. The elephants getting a flanking charge. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is fantastic. They should have left their Cretan archers up here on the walls. Oh, this is not gonna go well for them. The elephants have been slowed down a little bit. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They've gotten a lot of kills already, however. That's almost 100 kills between them. The Macedonians are falling back. They're being shattered. The Romans are finally getting a little bit of reprieve. However, their units are breaking. The heroic nobles are doing second wind. On this side, the flanks are just staring each other down at the moment. Let's focus back on this way. And holy crap, the elephants are going rampage into the rear ranks of the Macedonian troops. The hoplites are charging in, trying to do some damage. It's not enough. There's some skirmishing fire from the slingers. However, slingers are not going to do much against these armored elephants. They have so much HP. They are going to go berserk into the rear of Macedon, and that is probably game. These defenders have lost so much trying to defend against this. They're retreating. The Taurus spears. Throw the Taurus spears. You have spears. They're just going ham into the wall. If they had gotten berserk, the general is going to die. Such a pity. They were winning the fight over here. Masaesyli is almost out of troops, but now it's finally breaking through. These Cretan archers are fighting hand-to-hand combat. These Hellas slingers are coming to the rear. And it seems, oh, they've broken through on this side as well. The desert villages. There's some more heroes Sparta on this side. It seems the fight is turning into the favor of the attackers. What is going to happen? There are some more Cretan archers inside the settlement. It seems he managed to save some of his troops. Levy freemen, the Tauric pikemen are falling back. It seems the defenders have been cleaned out on the outside. Yet the generals are fighting very bravely. The heroic nobles, the Taurus spears, decided that they want to come outside again and join the battle. These elephants, well over 300 kills between them. These hoplites are being run over. Once again, these elephants have paid for themselves. That was a fantastic charge. Oh my god. Okay, and the cavalry is charging on this side, fighting the desert cavalry under the favorable arrow tower. So if that breaks in, that's going to be a massive success. As I told you, they've come all this way. They've helped to clean up. Sparta is pushing in the Seleucids into a corner. The Britain slingers are coming back to skirmishers. Are they out of ammunition? Yes, they are. They're coming back to support the main town square. What are these Tauric pikemen doing? Wait, where is the capture point? I believe this is the capture point. Is this the victory point? I cannot even tell anymore. This is been and has been insane. So much action. And the Romans have not even seen the walls. These desert villages got onto the walls and now are fighting the British slingers, who are providing so much cover fire. These poor heroic nobles holding the line against all odds and trying to win. More heroic nobles are joining the fight. No, that's the general. Oh, the general has managed to flank the Massilian general. So 2 generals are out. The Spartan general, sorry, the Spartan, he should be called the Spartan general. The Macedonian general fighting against so many elephants and holding them down. The elephants got clumped up. And hopefully the gate towers can do some damage. This is going to be unfortunate. This is going to be very unfortunate. Okay, they're slowing down. They're slowing down. Did they go berserk? No, they did not. They're just trying to reform the ranks. Did they lose a single elephant? I do not believe that is the case. No, that's not. But they are exhausted, they are shaken, and they have received a lot of damage. These Tauric swordsmen, if they have any pila, throw it into the rear of these elephants. Please, let's see them go ballistic and crazy. It seems they're retreating their troops. These heroic nobles should be retreated. They're still in good shape. If they're arrested, they can do so much more damage. But at the same time, these Numidian noble infantry, the general is not doing so healthily. And Tauric swordsman is getting charged by all these armored elephants. If the general has not died yet, I would pull him back in. That general deserves everything. This Pila throw trying to damage. Okay, he's running back. Alright. These heroic nobles are running to the walls, but they're caught by the camel spearmen. Unfortunately, the elephants have gotten loose. The British skirmishers have pushed back the vigiles, and seriously, they've managed to push back the vigiles. Tauric swordsmen holding the gates, waiting for a good opportunity to fight. These poor heroic nobles are finally being massacred in mass. Their ranks have been broken, but goddamn, this fight has been so intense. And the thing is, fighting outside the gates like this, as long as possible, will give you the arrow tower bonus. And the arrow towers, please make these elephants go crazy. Yes, the elephants went berserk. This is what we've been waiting for. The elephants went berserk, and now we're gonna kill their allied units. Not that there are much units left to kill. Did they go berserk or not? They went berserk for a split second, unfortunately, not more than that. And that is so much bad luck for the defenders over there. They're being overrun from every position. They have sandwiched Seleucids. Well, so and so. The Seleucids have been sandwiched over here, and they're getting a lot of damage done to themselves. It seems they lost the cavalry charges outside the settlement. That is absolutely fine. No, the cavalry is inside this mosh pit here. The Seleucids are trying to survive one desperate attempt, but it's not going that well for them. Where's the Seleucidian general? I believe he was killed. No, he's over here. He's inside the settlement. The royal peltas are running in. They're pushing the Tauric swordsmen away, and the British slingers are coming. The slingers still have ammunition. So the Torque Swordsmen are charging into these heavy Numidian skirmishers. There are some more Desert Cohort and Royal Peltas. There's a lot of ammunition here. So if they manage to get a good flank, that would be a lot of damage. The Romans are scrounging up with the remaining troops they have, and they're getting onto the battlements for the first time. And we're talking 20 minutes into the game, they managed to get onto the battlements. These elephants still in full force. They're going inside the settlement. Their heroes of Sparta are fighting the desert cohort. This game is not giving me a chance to breathe or drink some water. This is going to be the end of me. The Spartans need to wipe out the Massili and Seleucid flank on this side as fast as possible. These Torque Swordsmen, there's going to be a mass rout, it seems, over here. The starts of the mass rout has started. The heroes of Sparta, 172 kills. The Royal Spartans, 82 kills, and they barely lost any units over here. The slingers are still running around doing as much support as they can. These Cretan archers have done their damage, and now they're fighting the Seleucids in general on this flank. Arrows are being shot en masse at a very close range. The Camel Spearmen are finally breaking. Desert Cohort is finally breaking. And yep, they're being massacred from the rear. And come on, keep shooting, guys. You're the last defense of this, guys. Or you're the last line of defense almost entirely, because everything has been committed to the walls. Once this breaks, I would really highly recommend for the Spartans to retreat. And oh wow, yeah, the Spartans need to retreat from here. Shatter them. Don't let them return. Come on, shatter. You need to shut. I can only feel the desperation of the Spartans. They're starting to pull troops again. I would get the cavalry, follow this, and shatter them as fast as you can while holding the ranks over here. These Desert Cohort, which was one of the last full health units, is now been peppered down to almost half health. Very few wavering troops left. The elephants are trying to charge through the heroes of Sparta, but these are the heroes of Sparta. They are not Macedonians. You've been fighting Macedonians and barbarians till now. The Spartans will hold against all odds. Even if the elephants are being clipped through, which is unfortunate. Spartan hoplite is coming in to assist their brethren. The Desert Cohort is being broken in this mosh pit. The elephants are dying against the Spartan spears in such a confined space. Throw your pila, kill them, because if you get them berserk there, they wipe out pretty much all the remainder of the enemy. That's all the enemy has left. These elephants, that's all the balance of power. Once you get them going berserk, they will kill the rest of their troops and they will retreat. Your heroes of Sparta won't survive, that is true, but who cares? You would have killed so much more. The pikemen are coming in, the elephants are being chased outside. You need to recapture that gate. You should have recaptured that gate. Then again, if you guys have... Yep, they're firing ammunition, fire ammo. These elephants might go berserk any moment now. They've retreated from this side. More ammunition coming in. They still have so much ammo. And this battle has been so intense. These Spartans have been trampled all over by the elephants. Now they're being supported by their pikemen. These elephants are going berserk. Yes, they are. They finally went berserk. But... is it a bit too late? Are they too close to the units? Who knows? They've stopped in their tracks and what? They're rampaging and they're running back into the Seleucids in general. Okay, finally. We have some cool stuff. They're running back into their allies. That is fantastic. And so have these gone berserk. They're going berserk into their own troops. The Massilia in general is dying. The elephants have stopped charging, but they're dead. The balance of power is coming into the favor of the defenders once again. Well, actually, for the first time in this game. And the elephants dying, but they've killed so much of their own men. They're still rampaging. They're running into the rear of the remainder of the troops. The elephants on this side, the Syrian elephants, have pretty much died. The Indian elephants are still at full health, but they cannot be controlled. This has been such an intense game. This has been a crazy, crazy game. I am truly floored at the quality of this match. It was a bite, like toe for toe. They were going toe for toe. They've killed so much. The defenders held. They charged outside in a desperation move, and it paid off so well. The ambush went well, but they lost too much, in my opinion. They needed a bit more support from their allies. So the second charge out, the second sally out was fantastic. Just outstanding display. Just fantastic. The attackers did very well as well against so much being thrown at them. They have done and killed so much, and especially here they cleaned up most of the defenders' forces without a hitch. But then the Spartans, who still held inside of the settlement, they killed the remainder of the Seleucids, who did not have the support they needed, as they were focused with their elephants on this. And these elephants are being kept in a state of out of control. The Spartan heroes of Sparta over here, 200 kills, and on this side, the Royal Spartans are fighting against the desert cohort. What is this boy doing? This boy has run far away from the pack. But look how much damage they've received. They're constantly being bombarded by fire arrows, and they have not yet died. As I say that, a couple of them start falling. But these guys have pretty much emptied all of their ammunition just trying to kill these elephants, which are finally starting to collapse. This elephant charges into the pike wall, but should not last long. And yeah, these elephants should not last long into that pike wall. These heroes of Sparta pushing forward. They have been depleted to a fourth of their health, the fourth of their unit capacity. The Peltas are trying to hold the lines. The elephants are finally dying. They've rampaged a bit on the Seleucidian unit, but the Seleucids are breaking. They're breaking from army losses, I believe. Yes, that is indeed the case. If they kill the general, it is game, and I believe this is GG. There is no way they can return from this unless the elephants somehow or other manage to break through this pike wall formation, but that is not going to be the case. The pikes have been pushed down, and the Royal Peltas running away from the battlefield. Oh, okay. They rampaged once more into the Spartan lines. They're getting a few kills, but now it's just token kills, and they are dead. They are. Oh wow. They've gotten a lot more than just a few token kills. Especially this guy over here rampaging. That guy's just chilling out there. I don't know why he's rampaging. These elephants have lost, and they're just killing the remainder of the troops. These Peltas have managed to find it, the will themselves to return back to the battlefield, but it is a bit too late. You should keep running. You should rout as your general is routing. There is no one left for you to fight. These pikemen were broken, but now the general is coming in, and the general is not. Oh, the elephants came back. The elephants actually came back into control, but they're dead. And that was GG. This was a fantastic game and replay. The Iceni did provide entertainment. This was just outstanding game. Honestly, really and truly. Oh, it's Scrappy. I played with Scrappy a couple of days ago. This was fantastic. So, let's break it down, alright? The defenders, poor Scrappy got trampled by the elephants. That's something that happens. It's okay. He did well though, because he held the line, and that's what good Macedon is good for. It holds the line. Its archers, unfortunately, did not manage to get that much damage, but this Cretan archer, that was crucial to kill Taco Bell's elephants. My God, my brain. I'm just trying to calm down from this. It was such an intense fight. However, the Iceni charging outside and doing so much damage. That was just brilliant. That was really, really, really good from their end. They have killed so much on the battlefield, and they just fantastic. I mean, these chariots killed all of these Syrian archers. They've removed the Roman ballista. They've damaged Praetorian guards enough, and they have gained the little bit they needed against the Romans. Now, the Spartans, on the other hand, the Spartans across the board, amazing, amazing fight. They only had very few units of heroes of Spartan left. Some spears, their pikemen had broken. They were on the verge of breaking, but they held the line and they did very well. These levy freemen still had to fight, so they still was some reserves left, it seems. But I mean, when you look at it, this was down to the wire. There was almost nothing left. There were Stork's pikemen left, it seems. So from the side of the Romans, I mean, they were battered, they were bruised, they were trodden over, and yet they still managed to get some decent number of kills. The Choco Masaesyli, one of my favorite factions, honestly, did a really good job and fought very bravely. But his allies collapsed around him, and there was so much he could do. Right, he pushed through. He killed most of the Macedonian troops. He held the line against the Spartans, and he did what he could. But in the end, he was overwhelmed. And Taco Bell, my man, like your elephants did pay off, but I think you used them a little bit too late. You kept them off in the rear too much, and by the time you got them into the battlefield, yes, you did get an amazing charge against Macedon, but you did not have enough umph left to fight the Spartan player. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This was one of the most intense battle in a while that I have seen, and honestly, it was so exciting. If you do like this content, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. It really helps the channel. We've been growing very fast. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers within the end of April. Hopefully, we'll get to do that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And really and truly, see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this, and bye bye.